All right, for an abdominal bandage, think of procedures where you have a lot of pressure on the abdomen. So exploratory abdominal surgery. If this was a female dog or a male cat that was maybe a mature, so a few years of age, maybe a dog or a cat that had babies a couple of times. So in those circumstances, there's a lot of pressure on that incision in the abdomen. And with that, we can have a lot of drainage. So to control some of that drainage and to provide some compression, we're going to put on an abdominal bandage. So this animal is asleep, and so when the animal is anesthetized and starting the recovery process, we're going to apply this bandage. We need a contact layer, and so this first contact layer is, we just mentioned, it's going to control some drainage. So it would be advantageous to use one of these non-adherent Telfa bandages right in the area of our incision. This secondary layer, we need some padding, a little bit of padding, and we need a little bit of compression. So again, your options are your cling wrap, lots of compression with your cling wrap, but we don't need a lot of compression here, and some padding. So why don't we use the cast padding? No, I don't want to use the cast padding today. Let's use the cling wrap. Anti-Tracy toilet paper, easier to roll out. The first roll around, again, just gives you a little lock. And as we go around, we have just a slight tug. We don't want to make a girdle. Is that a girdle? We just want to have a little bit of snug, just a bit. Again, as you're unraveling it, we want to cover that contact layer. If we need multiple rolls, no problem. I can just secure that and then get another roll. If this was a male dog, we'd have to avoid the penis, of course, or just cut the penis off. No, we're not. I keep moving that. Scissors. Third layer, protection from the elements. And so your options are Elasticon and vet wrap. Let's go for the vet wrap again, Anti-Tracy toilet paper, and we're going to cover all of that secondary layer. Again, if this were to get wet, we can easily change the vet wrap and hopefully not need to change the padding. Now, we have to think about when this animal wakes up. When this animal wakes up and is ambulatory, once we start walking, this thing is going to turn into an accordion. So it's going to scrunch up, is that the word? Bunch up. So when this animal is anesthetized, we're still not done. So to help prevent it from bunching up, we're going to need to place something sticky on the top, so the cranial aspect of this bandage, and at the caudal aspect of the bandage. Two sticky options, tape and Elasticon. Again, remove some of the tension. You can re-roll it. And again, you'll do this on both ends. After about 24 hours, when this animal's incision has started to heal, we can remove this bandage. And this is the one bandage that you don't want to cut off, like you don't want to cut and then remove all layers at the same time. That could be too much for that incision, and with that, it could open up. Open up, I'll just say open up. And so we would just simply remove this one layer at a time. And when we were removing that Telfa bandage, we'd remove it carefully and observe our incision. And if it opened opened up again, we'd replace it with the new abdominal bandage.